for now. So we're just going to share this out a little bit on some of the groups. If anyone is watching. For now. There you go. Pat, you still there? Looks like they might have hopped out of the chat. Pat's not even on. Joseph or Paul, I don't think Pat's even on. I don't think he's in the chat still. All right, well, I'm gonna go full screen here. What's up, guys? I am just doing a little stream of this game here, and I've got Pat and Joseph and a couple other folks possibly joining us in the chat, in the Shiro Discord chat. And I'm by no means an expert at this game or anything like that, but I figured it was a fun, Halloween-themed Capcom fighter, so, trying to get in the spirit of Halloween. And it's a hell of a lot better than Battle Monsters, so... Darn it. Gotta get the... I have not even had a moment to warm up. So we'll see. I always usually pick Morrigan, though. Like, ever since back in the day. I'm also not using a arcade stick because it would just be so noisy. I mean, I'm sure my gamepad is noisy enough and it's getting picked up on my mic. I need to, let's see here, figure out how to do the vector drain. Hey Matt, how's it going? What are you up to? And I apologize to anyone who is wondering, like, why is he streaming at this hour of the day? But I mean, this is the time of day that I'm available because my daughter is napping and my son just got done with school and is probably watching Pokemon. So it's like the daddy daycare is on break. Let's see if I can get that vector drain. Got to be real close. Nah, it's not working though. And I'm using a she's my favorite character as well, Matt. So much so that I don't really do well with any of the other characters because I'm never really taken the time to learn any of their moves. Really, somebody else ought to be streaming this, no lie, but you know, I'll do the best that I can. Come on, get that vector drain. Ah, no. See if I can do. Yeah. How so? How's that going to change, Paul? I'm already pretty much booked out most of my day. Ever since my kids started doing like distance learning, and my wife got a new job. My wife actually got a pretty good job. And so I've been working remotely, just like remote access from home. And now that my son is basically on, doing school on Zoom, it's basically, that's what it is for me, is, doing the homeschool kind of thing and making sure that he's, not messing around, which he totally would. He totally would be if I just let it up to him. Ah.
Back, Dave. How's it going?
Oh, doing good. Come on, but I'm trying to get this vector drain. There it is. It's really tough.
Yeah, I don't know. I always had issues with Vampire Souls. Or Vampire Savior, not Vampire Souls.
Oh, yeah?
Dark Souls and Vampire Savior. No, I've always had there's always a game for me at least. But, I don't know.
Hey, Matt, if you're still in the chat, or Paul, let me know if you guys can hear Pat's voice coming in the stream, because I might have to turn you guys up.
Yeah, I can hear myself in your stream.
You can? Like,
yeah.
Decent?
Decently, yeah.
Yeah. So, again, no Saturn Dave stream would be complete without technical difficulties, and I had to like route you guys through a different audio. It's not the way it should be, but again, every time I try to stream, it's like it's different, the audio situation is different for me.
It's different. But yeah, no, I've really enjoyed this game. Actually, I think the first time the first time I actually was introduced to the game was MVC, with Morrigan being a character in those games.
Yeah. She's also go ahead.
I think it was just her in there. The cat lady didn't enter till the third one, right?
Oh yeah, Felicia?
Yeah.
She's in this one.
I meant like in 2. I meant MVC 2 and 1.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom. Okay, yeah. So here I'm going to fight against her, and she's actually a lot quicker. I'm probably going to get my ass beat, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm surprised they've never done a sequel to this, or like a remake of it.
Yeah,
I guess
well, there
that's
was Vampire Savior.
Hmm.
So this is the second game, Darkstalkers 2, and then there's Vampire Savior which is just a Japanese only on the Saturn.
Yeah, it's weird. This game has like 3 different names to it. It's got Night
Yeah.
Warriors, Vampire Savior, Vampire Hunter.
Yeah, it's kind of that happened with a lot of Saturn games, didn't it?
Yeah, Darkstalkers. I mean, it's like 3-4 different names to it. But all in all, they're all pretty fun games. Yeah, Felicia's a pain to play against.
Yes, she is.
So what is your preference Morgan for?
Because she's hot, and
Oh,
because
I was gonna say that was the same reason as like, oh yeah,
well,
she,
like I got started playing against her in the arcades just because I just thought she was hot, and then you know that's the only character you bother learning the moves to. So you know,
Yeah.
and even now it's been like what I'm firing this game up after like a year of not playing it, and that isn't because I don't love Capcom Fighters. It's just because I've only been playing stuff for our casts, you know, and this hasn't come up.
Yeah. We should really do this game, like for one of the Halloween casts. Just do this
We
one
should.
specifically.
We should do this and Vampire Savior. I was actually thinking like we're gonna have a lot of other good games. Oh, dude, she's just ripping me apart. I gotta like spam. I gotta spam my trip.
Yeah. Sadly, though, this year was too bad to be able to do good games this year. So.
No, it was cool. I'm glad we got a lot of the bad ones out of the way because it was funny, and you know, it's a change of pace.
Exactly.
I mean, and you know, some of those games people ought to just burn them or emulate them just to see how bad they are. I was actually thinking it might be possible for me to stream. It might be possible for me to stream that one that you were doing, Corpse Killer. Would you?
Bruh.
Darn it! I need it.
Bruh, what did you want to play?
I need a fight stick because I'm just scrambling these buttons.
What control are you using right now?
I'm using a wired Saturn pad. I tried using the Retrobit pad, and I don't think there's any lag, but I didn't want to take a chance with this game because it's so fast.
Yeah.
And then if I had a fight stick, which I do, it's like in a storage bin somewhere. If I had my fight stick, I'd probably do better. But then again, it would make tons of noise. Like this is a condenser mic, so it'd be like clickety click click click.
That's half the fun, though. It's the beauty of it is hearing the clickety clack.
Hearing the clickety clack. Yeah.
That's like half the fun of a fight stick.
Can you guys? Did you guys share this out at all? I shared it on a couple groups.
Yeah, it's shit out. That's good.
Can you share it on the Twitter? On the Shiro
Yeah.
Twitter? Because we're streaming this from Shiro's page.
Okay.
I don't know if there's that many people on. I'm literally just spamming for her because I can't I can't get close enough to do any of like the close combat moves. It's just she's just too lethal in close range. Seriously. Come on. Oh, Pat, you still there?
What?
Hey,
Yeah,
tell me
man.
something. So I have scan lines turned on the stream. I don't know if it looks good or not, or if it looks like crap. I can take them off. I just figured I'm trying to show people what I see because I'm playing this on a CRT. So I see this.
It looks CRT-esque, so I like it.
It looks what now?
It looks CRT-esque. It looks like it has some artifacts on it, like.
Oh, okay.
So I like it. It kind of looks like you're playing like the vintage things. It's
Got
someone's
it.
filming a CRT almost.
God, come on. Shadowblade, come on. I cannot.
Yeah, I love this game though. It's a lot of fun.
No. There it is.
I mean, besides when you get wrecked in this game.
I do get wrecked in this game, it's random, you know. So it's like if I encounter Felicia sooner, then you know, that's pretty much it for me. and if I don't, you know, I'll just lose later.
Yeah, I think one of my hardest things with playing like these Saturn fighters that you really need somebody else to play it with you.
You do. But, you know, it's so worth like talking about these games because they're like, look at all the creepy monsters and stuff. You literally have like a sarcophagus dude, and you have a vampire, and you have a succubus. You can't not play this game for Halloween. Werewolf, exactly. Frankenstein's monster.
Ooh, nice job. Just saw that V. But yeah, it's really fun. I think my favorite character in the series is Little Red, the Red Hood.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could try playing against her next. Her moveset is fairly similar to Morgan's, I think. Oh man, This guy's gonna kill me. This guy's gonna kill me. Lord Raptor. He is crazy fast. And I do have this set on turbo too, so. Oh,
that's the way to play it.
Another thing to mention is that I only have this set to normal difficulty. Like, you can go crazy levels of difficulty with this. So imagine just how difficult this game is. But Pat, you have a Wii, right? Nintendo Wii?
Yeah, I do.
Have you ever played Tatsunoko versus Capcom?
I played a little bit. It was a lot of fun. I never really committed to it though, unfortunately.
Morgan controls, like, they got the controls spot on. Even though it's 3D, they really got it's like 2.5D, honestly, you know, but they got the controls just spot on. And I was really surprised that there wasn't any like latency with the Wii, you know, fight stick. There's like a fight stick that's connected via Bluetooth, but it actually worked out really well.
Yeah,
is Paul in the chat? I thought he was in the chat. Oh, he's just not saying anything.
Yeah, he's not talking. But yeah, it's But yeah, I remember the Tatsunoko sticks. I see a lot of people in the community are really preferential to mod that one.
Oh, are they?
It's so easy
because then it's wireless, right? Or are you
some
saying they like to hard?
I think some of them. I think some of them actually like to mod the wired ones though.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think that the wireless ones are a pretty cool mod too. But I don't know. All the people I talk to are always sort of hardline. It needs to be a physical connection, so like the wired ones. But it's all good.
Yeah, she's got the thing with Morgan is she's got some really good moves that you have to pull off at close combat or close proximity, and that's the problem. So if you haven't played this in a while, you just end up kind of spamming from far away.
Yeah.
Alright, come on. Oh, he's almost got me.
He's got those balls.
Yeah, he's got the balls. Who else has that? Dalsum? Is that kind of like a rip-off of Dalsum?
I guess, but I mean, is it really ripping off? It's the same company.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying like they're totally like riffing on their own character design. Ooh, nice. There, I finally connected with a Shadow Blade.
Yeah, I think it's funny because all fighting games sort of have that sort of layout with characters. So they'll always have a Shoto-esque character, like a Ryu. They'll have like a charge character. Like almost every game has it. It's kind of funny. Like every fighting game, even if it's not by Capcom.
I'm just checking. We don't have. Is there like anybody watching the chat right now? Maybe not. But we're not having
viewers.
Oh, okay. There aren't any like comments coming in. I just wanted to make sure that the chat overlay was actually working. It looks like it was for a second there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. I really have to investigate the whole Streamlabs OBS if you can actually stream to two sources, because I thought that was just kind of something you had to pay for. That would be awesome. So you've been streaming to YouTube and Facebook simultaneously?
Sometimes. I can't remember if I did it on my personal page though, but I have to double check. But I think I did it once. But I haven't been doing any streaming recently. I should probably get back into that.
Yeah, you should. You should stream. You should stream the Crypt Killer or Corpse Killer or whatever, and I'll come chat on your stream.
Bruh. Man, that game's something, all right.
Well, that's what I thought it might be worth. It might be worth streaming, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely think I'll figure out if I can find some time maybe Saturday to stream. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. If you don't do it, I'm thinking about doing it. But if you're gonna do it, then I won't. Saturday, so I mean that would be awesome to stream on Halloween. Although I don't think I'm gonna be available this Saturday. Because I actually have to go into work, as fate would have it. Yeah, I know. It's like when you're working from home and you're taking care of the kids, it's like Saturday, I have to like go in for an hour or two just to kind of check the mail and, you know, look at the pile of whatever's been left on my desk.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it sucks.
I was just saying that I had left to listen and watch the stream from Facebook.
Oh, because
since there is not a video stream in here.
Oh, gotcha.
Usually I join a video stream of what's going on, and that's when I use my phone as a voice chat. My computer doesn't have a microphone, so all my voice is routed through the phone. And
You're
that's why I
saying saying like you usually join a stream on Discord?
Yeah. You can just initiate a stream, and it's pretty much whatever application or thing that you are using. You can. I've joined professional audio.
You dropped out.
Oh, sorry. I think my connection on Discord is sometimes wonky. But basically, yeah, you can stream audio or video. But that might be, you know, a little hard for you right now.
Donovan is so hard. Yeah. Definitely. I am nowhere near professional at streaming. I still have lots to figure out about all this stuff.
We'll become the best live streamers in the world someday, though.
Someday. No, that's not even a goal for me.
We'll be like ninja levels.
So Little Red isn't even in this one, right? Yeah,
I don't think she is. No, I don't think she came in until like
the third
one.
No, isn't she in Vampire Savior?
I think she was. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's on the cover. So yeah, she's in Vampire Savior.
It's Darkstalkers 3, right?
Darkstalkers 3, yeah. Exactly. Okay. Another game that has different titles.
Very confusing. They even have Darkstalkers in the name.
But the other point I was going to make is that the chat, I've been posting from the Facebook chat, like, I feel like doing Facebook instead, and it seems realistic when you are commenting about the scan lines. It looks realistic to what you would see with the CRT.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because with it off, it's just silly. It's kind of, I was thinking, okay, so I have the CRT, because that's what I'm doing, is I'm playing on a like a 22-inch BVM, basically. It's not a BVM, it's a NEC monitor, but
BVM killer.
Whatever. But it's silly if it's just like a straight up stream with no scan lines, because then it's like, okay, it doesn't really, it's only a, okay, I'm losing because I'm not thinking about what I'm doing here. But yeah, he's totally gonna own me here. Come on. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I figured it would complete the whole look. But the problem with that is when people view the video at different resolutions, or, you know, in windowed mode, Sometimes it scales the scan lines incorrectly. Even the My Life in Gaming guys were saying the same thing. Like they try to add scan lines to their streams, but it looks kind of funny depending on how people are viewing it.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of funny we mentioned the CRT stuff. I actually have been gaming mostly on my big screen TV in the living room versus on any of my CRTs recently, but most of the stuff I've been playing is like GameCube, Wii, and Wii U, so I don't know, at least to me, I kind of like the look of GameCube on a flat panel TV versus like a CRT.
Yeah.
But that's mostly the compatibility reasons too. Nice, I just saw that.
All right.
Last second.
Yes. Finally. Oh man.
So despite you saying you're not very good, you're doing really, really good.
I'm okay, but then again, I don't have the difficulty on here is just normal, so you can literally crank it up about 4 more notches, so
just make it improbably hard.
There are like tournament guys. I'm sure Kay is probably ridiculously good at this, because I mean, if you're good at Alpha 3 like he is, I'm sure you're good at this. There's a lot of crossover.
I'm sure that he could also. I'm sure he could also point out that which character in any of these games is the counterpart in Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like Dhalsim.
Yeah, I think Morgan's kind of gives me a Chun-Li vibe, but I don't think she has any charge attacks. But even then, Chun-Li doesn't necessarily have charge attacks in all the games. Like, she's one of the weird characters where she changes like every other game. It's kind of weird. It really annoys me too, because I love playing Chun-Li, but depending on what the game is, her Hadouken style move is either hold back and then forward and light punch or any of the punches. Sometimes it's just a quarter circle punch, and sometimes her special is double quarter circle back or double quarter circle forward.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the other ones are just hold and do that. So it's really annoying, and that's really why I'm not a big fan of different Chun-Li versions, because she just changes all the time. And it gets really annoying getting used to her again.
For sure, I can agree with you there. I mean, this it took a lot of getting used to playing this game, even back in the '90s, coming off of like Super Street Fighter. I was playing a lot of Super Street Fighter on the SNES. And I was used to that, and then I go to the arcade, and this game came out, and I was thinking, okay, it's just another Capcom fighter, but there are a lot of differences. And I never really got heavy into the Alpha series, like, that is to say, I mean, I have all the games, but I never got good at them. Because, you can only, there's only so many things you can, like, devote your time to being the best at. Guys still there?
No, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So, I was just sharing it out to somewhere.
Like, Pat, you've taken how much time to get good at Ikaruga?
Yeah, I still suck at it.
But I mean, it's an addictive game, though.
Yeah, it's really fun though. I really enjoy playing it. I'm trying to get through a normal. I think the furthest I can get
Give me just a second. I'm pausing it for a second here. Say what? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Interruptions. But yeah, no, I think the furthest I really get in Ikaruga is like I think it's like the 4th or 5th boss. That's where you're in that little circle. That's that little arena thing, and you have to dodge all the bullets and stuff. It's really annoying, but it's a fun game.
There are literally several comments in the chat that like didn't come through on the overlay. Oh, well, that just came through, so I don't know. It's probably just dead because folks are like at work. Oh well.
Could be, yeah. With the only thing, the test. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I just tested it because I want to make sure. That's the problem that I've had the last several streams. I don't know if you remember, but like a couple years ago, we did a Panzer Dragoon stream, and it was tight because there were like 5 different members on the chat. The audio was perfect. We had chat overlay and everything. It was like perfect. And then that was 2 years ago. And ever since then, I haven't been able to get a professional stream like that working. It's just been nonstop. It's literally been nonstop technical difficulties.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you have to like before the stream you have to set it up and make sure it's all good and like test the levels, and it's a pain.
Well, yeah, but and I do that, and then half the time, we'll be halfway through the stream, and Pat will be like, "Dave, you sound like a robot. Just keep playing. It sounds funny. We'll just joke about it." But yeah, I always end up sounding like a robot or something like that. Good old
Maybe you
Windows.
Were a robot.
Maybe I am partially a robot, which is apropos because I'm about to fight a robot.
You look good in the video, though.
Yeah, that's another thing. I've noticed that black and white, my garage looks like shit, so I might as well just like make it black and white so folks are not just like, oh, why is he playing in a garage? But I can't tell you how great it is to have like nice weather now. Oh, she got naked a little bit for a second there.
I was gonna say that the test, I saw that, and I've been posting, making comments in the Facebook chat, and it's shown up there before, so I don't know if you haven't seen my comments.
Oh, I did every once in a while. Yeah, I saw your last comment. I did. Sorry, I can't look away. Yeah, oh, he's owning me. He's owning me. Darn it. Ah, come on. No. Okay. All right, I gotta get good. So we can at least see the credits of this game.
Yeah, I think in terms of horror games, I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil.
Sorry?
I think in terms of horror games for Halloween, I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil too.
Yeah. Oh man, that's such a good game. What's your favorite version?
So far the GameCube version. I actually, just because it's like the definitive, like the highest quality one. I mean, PC is probably a little bit better, especially because you can install mods and stuff. But I think for the GameCube version, the coolest thing is that there's actually a HD version of it where it's basically a bunch of stuff upscaled for the PC through the Dolphin emulator. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
I think that's sort of the definitive way people are playing it nowadays on PC. Well,
wait a minute. Resident Evil 2 on GameCube? I thought it was only 0 and 4 that were on GameCube.
Nope.
Wasn't there a
Resident
remake?
Evil...
Or not a remake, it was just a port.
Yeah. So there's Resident Evil 0, 1, which are the new ones, and there's 2, 3, and Code Veronica, which are re-released, and then 4.
Right. And 4, I watched a video recently. There's like a mod for 4 on the PC, is it? That replaces all the textures. Like this guy spent years replacing all the textures.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then, I mean, like, that's crazy dedication for sure.
Yeah, Resident Evil fans
it boggles my mind
crazy,
that you can do that.
Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoy Resident Evil, and especially 2. I think is my favorite one.
Yeah, he's just making this hard.
Yeah, I've actually been on a big collecting binge for GameCube recently, so I've been.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, but I really enjoy it. I kind of waited long enough for the games, and I realized they're not going to get any lower, if not higher. So
I can kind of understand why you might take the whole disc rot thing a little personally, because I thought about, like, I was making fun of it because people are just getting so up in arms about it. And I mean, like, I own a ton of Saturn games, so if anybody should be concerned, it would be me. And I mean, I've got like a ton of money dumped into these things, but I'm not doing it for an investment.
I was just like adding to the conversation of the disc rot thing.
Yeah, but I will say, like, having bought a bunch of GameCube games and being like so into GameCube, I know how that can feel. Like people are calling out GameCube as like the worst system to collect for. So then you're over here collecting games, and I didn't mean to like strike a chord with you, Pat. Like I hope you're doing due diligence to pick up good.
Yeah.
I mean, you are, right? Are you picking them up in the wild, or are you going eBay?
It depends. Like most of the common ones I'm just doing locally, but I mean, there's some I have to do eBay for, like Cubivore and stuff.
Right. So, I mean, are you what is your process? Are you just looking at pictures? Or are you asking for more pics, or are you asking them to like, basically promise that they're in good shape or something?
Well, in terms of the eBay or like the offer?
In terms of eBay, because it's like you said, it's like you can store your games perfectly, right? But what you can't control is who owned it before you. Basically, that's the only thing you can't control. So you have to be really careful that it's in good condition from the get-go, and then after that, it's just up to you to do your best to keep them in good shape.
Yeah, for the most part though, I try to look at the discs and see if it's like the collector's quality, because I pay a little bit more, but I do a lot of them. It's like eBay, like the auction ones. I don't do the buy it now. It's like, oh, let's just spend $100 on Code Veronica or $100 on Resident Evil 2. I do the whole auction thing, or I'll look on Meraki and see what they have for deals. But most of it's like really high quality, like adult owned games that I usually go for.
Do you find good deals on Mercari?
On Meraki, sometimes. Like I think the best deal I found was a copy of Animal Crossing for $20.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then actually technically it wasn't. I wouldn't say a deal, but like Meraki has a coupon where for your first purchase they give you 20% off.
Oh, I like it when apps do that. They offset the cost a little bit and subsidize it.
Exactly. And I picked up a copy of Mario Kart Double Dash for, it was $50 originally, but it was like $30 with the app. So I was like, okay.
Double Dash is such a good game. It's underrated, like compared to all of the other Mario Kart games. I kind of feel like it's Double Dash was just so much fun playing it multiplayer, playing at parties and stuff. Oh, he's just gonna. My fingers are literally tired.
Yeah, that's sort of why I do the sticks, is because the quarter circles just kill my fingers.
Oh, they kill your fingers. They really do. You're right. I got first attack though.
Yeah.
And
one thing you could probably do is get one of those was it the 2-in-1 things by Brook, the adapters that you plug in like USB controllers. And
I've seen a ton of stuff about those. Lots of posts. There's just so many great things you can throw your money at, assuming you have money to throw at stuff. And I'm just gonna say, like, enjoy it while you can, Pat.
For sure, yeah. No, that's why I'm sort of doing it now. So when I have a family, it's like, I can play the backlog. I can play the waiting game,
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure. Here we are. You got the credits here. I'm sure that I'm gonna be, back at it after like the kids got their own jobs and stuff like that.
For sure, and it might even be cheaper or more expensive, depending on what you look at.
Kiss of death.
Yeah, or you might be. Well, yeah, I'll look at the credits. Ever and ever. Rip that guy.
Yeah, I'm not kissing her.
Worth it.
Worth it. Like
it's worth the mummification. Yeah, she's technically a succubus, right?
She's a succubus.
Yeah, I kind of figured. But yeah, it's I guess going back to what we're saying, basically, a lot of stuff you really don't have to pay a lot for if you just keep an eye out on OfferUp, or just have ways to monitor it that aren't looking at the app, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Like, have a way for the deals to come to you. Yeah, I see a lot of like on OfferUp and Craigslist the whole we'll buy your used video games or whatever.
Yeah, that I see that too, and it's crazy because you got guys here that are basically almost doing it as a living. They're like local resellers. It's either that or they're going to, they're buying up their storage lockers.
You're not robot, but there was some bad static.
Yeah, you got robot status.
Am I robot now?
Yeah, you're robot status.
I'm robot now. Okay. Well,
it's weird. I was just trying to plug your mic back in.
Yeah? Okay, I can try.
Just unplug your actual mic, your XLR.
Unplug the XLR. Okay, I'll try that first.